Peace, peace. Top of the rainbow, you all. This is your host, LaQueer, host of Topics of Cancer, the Queer Perspective, where I talk about queer topics all the queer time. Why? Because we need to, giving you a bird's eye view of the world from the Cancerian perspective, as it should be. So, let it go. Today, I just am going to get right up into it. I'm going to say happy birthday to you all who had a birthday today. Today is your birthday, so happy birthday to you. Today is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Yesterday is gone. There's nothing we can do about it. Tomorrow is not even created, or it's not even here yet. It's not even promised us. What we can do today is live in the present, the now, and understand that whatever we need to do, we are the creators, the controllers, and the masters of our own destiny and in our life. And with that being said, I had this self-talk today, as I always do, on my way to work. And I was looking over my life and understanding and being very considerate. You have to understand that people nowadays are talking about this journey that they're on this direct road path, and how they're changing. And what we need to all understand and consider is that when you are on a journey, yes, you are on a journey for self. However, you are also on a journey where everybody else that's not invited, you get the choice to choose who you want to invite them. And let me explain on that. You have to understand that there's going to be parts and places and things in you that you no longer associate with. And people will have to fall in line. Point blank, period. And if they don't do so, then that's fine and that's A-okay. Some people are so used to how you act in a certain way. If you're a yes person, if you're a yes man, a woman, or whatever. Once you change the trajectory of your path, your social communication, your outcomes, your friends. I mean, a lot of it has a lot to do. Believe this. You have the choice to make the decisions and the alternative life choices in your life. And I'm speaking of this as being a survivor of molestation, of rape, of things of that nature, is that you have the choice to change the outcome of it. You are responsible for changing the directional path that you're on. There are things that are without a doubt that happens to us that are beyond our control. And I'm here to tell you that I hear you and I understand. But now, what are you going to do about that? Are you going to consistently stay within that whole realm of where you are and continuously bring it out with you? And let me explain what I mean by that. You know how the saying goes, you can take the person out the hood, but you can't take the hood out the person. If you really listen to what that context is saying, what it's basically saying is this. It's saying that I'm out of the toxicity, I'm out of the environment, I'm out of what it is, but yet it's still within me. And wherever I go, I'm taking that with me. Now, let me say, how can that be conducive to your growth and to your journey? If you're still holding in the traits of what you got out of, how is that going to produce a positive outcome? Let me tell you this here. Whatever it is that you do, if the result is a positive outcome, that's when the growth happens. It's when whatever you do results in a negative outcome, when you get stuck in those toxic behavioral patterns, when you start to say nothing works out and you want to know why, it's because what are your behavioral traits that you recognize, that you just stick to and say, this is me and this is who I am. Like the song says with Mary J. Blige, So Take Me As I Am. I believe if we look at that in a positive outlook, not in the fact of this is me, this is who I am, you can take it, you can leave it or whatever. If whatever it is that I'm doing is going to produce a positive outcome, it's going to produce growth, advancement, that's when I say, take me as I am. If whatever I say or I do is going to be closed off, it's going to be to the point where it's only beneficial for me, I cannot grow because the only person that's growing is myself. You see, I want to be able to be on a journey where I can grow and help others grow. You have to understand this. It's just like weeds. You see one and the next thing you know, your whole freaking yard is full of weeds and dandelions and things of that nature. However, if you get to the root cause of it and you take it up, you will never see those things grow again. And now what you can do, you can plant something in place of that that's going to be productive and that's going to grow. So you have to ask yourself, are you really letting people take you as you are in the positive or in the negative sense? Really think on that. Are the things that you're doing when you say that, are they producing positive outcomes? Are they changing the trajectory of how you used to orchestrate in your life? Or are they still staying to the part where you don't want to grow? I don't want to listen. You ain't can't tell me what to do. Or are you saying, I hear you and I understand and I'm willing to work and see on that? And now if people can understand that part, that's when that take me as I am comes into fruition. That's when that understanding of this is who I am and you're going to accept it. You used to accept the way that I used to just sit down and not take anything or anything like that. But now I'm not taking anything. Now I'm speaking up for myself. Now I'm understanding that I can shed tears and I can show emotion. And if you do not like that, that's not on me, but that's on you. And that's when you need to understand there's parts of you that need to grow and excel. I just wanted to share that with you this moment, and hopefully that landed and hit and struck an ear within you today. I just really want you to understand, do you really want to take the part of you that you escaped from to continuously live in you? Or do you want to take the part that you escaped from to totally be removed from out of your life? Because let me tell you this, as the word says, that it doesn't matter how much you do, that when you tell yourself that you want to get rid of things and you come and let me say this here because I'm getting too far ahead of myself. It's like the mind, idle mind. You pray, you do whatever it is that you do to be conducive, to be more productive, and all those things, those thoughts, those old ways, behaviors, thought patterns leave out. And let me tell you this, they go somewhere else and they try to find somewhere else to go and be, and then they come back and they see an empty vessel. Let me tell you, those 7 that left are going to come back 7 times stronger because they always are wanting to gain ground that they lost. Listen to that. It's not until you bind the strong man that you gain complete control. So what is your strong man today? What changes are you doing that's going to be productive, that's going to produce a positive outcome where people can exactly take you as you are? I am your host, LaQueer. And this has been Topics of Cancer, where I talk about queer topics all the queer time. Why? Because we need to. Giving you the bird's eye view of the world from a Cancerian perspective, as it should be. So let it go. As I always say to this, I love you, you love you, we love you. And remember, the only time you can produce change is if it's producing a positive outcome and the intentions are pure. Be true, be you, all is well.